Hello, I'm Dr. Martin Baxmann. Today, I want to talk about a philosophy that can absolutely transform your practice. We're going to explore how you can move it from a source of daily stress to a genuine source of pride and fulfillment. We'll dive into how lean thinking can make your orthodontic practice not just more efficient, but, well, fundamentally more enjoyable for you and for your entire team. I'm sure this sounds familiar to many of you. Think back. You chose this profession for the incredible clinical challenges, for the patient transformations, for the sheer craft of it. But the day-to-day reality, it can feel completely different. We get so bogged down, buried under all these tasks that just drain our energy and hide the very passion that brought us into this field in the first place. And you know, this feeling isn't just in your head. It's the very real result of years of accumulated inefficiencies. Year after year, we add a new procedure here, another piece of paperwork there, a new protocol, and we rarely stop to question if it's all necessary. This ballast, as I call it, becomes a heavy, heavy burden. It slows everything down and leads directly to burnout. Before you know it, the practice is running you instead of the other way around. But there is a strategic alternative. And that alternative is what I call lean orthodontics. Now, this isn't just another management trend you'll hear about for a year and then it's gone. No, this is a fundamental shift in how you think. It's a philosophy that's designed to systematically strip away the burdens holding you back, and in doing so, allows you to reclaim not just your efficiency, but your professional joy. So what does this actually mean in practice? Well, at its very core, lean orthodontics is about having a rigorous focus on only what is essential. It means you look at every single process, I mean everything, from how you schedule a new patient consult to that 5-page intake form you use when, let's be honest, only one page is ever looked at again, and you ask a simple question: does this step directly create value for the patient and for the practice? If the answer is no, it's ballast, and our goal is to systematically get rid of it. This comparison really paints the picture perfectly. On one side, you have the traditional practice. It's often operating in a constant state of reaction, always putting out fires, navigating unnecessary complexity, and that just creates stress. But on the other side, you have the lean practice, which is proactive by design. It anticipates needs, it simplifies workflows, and it fosters this amazing culture of calm, competent focus. The difference is night and day. So to achieve this kind of transformation, we have to focus on a few core pillars of management. You know, we're all highly trained in the science of orthodontics, but we're rarely trained in the science of leading a truly high-performance practice. So let's explore 3 of those crucial pillars right now. The very first pillar is an obsession with value creation. What this means is analyzing your entire workflow, both clinical and administrative, from that first phone call all the way to the final retainer check. For every single step along that path, you have to ask, does this directly contribute to a better clinical outcome or a superior patient experience? If it doesn't, it's waste. It's ballast that has to be questioned and more than likely eliminated. Now, the second pillar involves reimagining quality management. I know, for many of you, those 2 words probably conjure up images of a bureaucratic nightmare, just a mountain of checklists and paperwork, but in a lean system, quality management is the complete opposite. It's a streamlined, supportive framework. It gives your team the clear structure that eliminates ambiguity, empowers them to do their best work, and frees everyone up to focus their complete attention on taking care of patients. And the third pillar is adapting a mature approach to error management. Now, instead of hiding mistakes or searching for someone to blame, a lean leader sees an error as a gift. It's a data point. It reveals a weakness in your system, not in a person. And that makes it an incredibly powerful tool for finding the root cause of a problem and strengthening your processes so it never ever happens again. When you really embrace these pillars, you begin to make this journey from chaos to calm. It's a very deliberate shift away from the frantic, reactive energy that drains so many practices, and toward the focused, proactive environment that is really the foundation of high performance. And the path to get there is actually a pretty clear, logical progression. It all starts with being brutally honest and assessing the ballast that's weighing your practice down. Next, you and your team get together and define what truly constitutes value in your practice. From there, you systematically redesign and document your workflows to deliver that value. And the outcome? You achieve a state of proactive calm, where the system is finally working for you, not against you. So, what does this actually look like in the real world? What are the tangible benefits of building this kind of lean, high-performance system? Well, let me tell you, the results go far beyond just simple efficiency gains. The outcomes of this approach are just profound. First, you rediscover your enjoyment of the work simply by removing all the friction. Then, you start to attract and retain top-tier talent because high performers want to work in clear, purposeful systems. Your team feels empowered, not micromanaged. And ultimately, all of this allows you to grow, not just as a clinician, but as a leader and an entrepreneur, all while protecting that passion that got you here in the first place. And this is the most crucial point. The ultimate goal of lean orthodontics isn't about metrics or profits, although those things often follow. No, it's about protecting your connection to your craft. It's about making sure that this demanding, wonderful field remains what it absolutely should be for you, the most beautiful profession in the world. So I'll leave you with a question. I want you to take a moment and really reflect on your own practice. What are the meetings, the reports, the redundant steps that you do simply because, well, you've always done them? What is the ballast that is holding your practice back from its full potential?